guys, welcome to Yankee Bubba NC. Okay, first of all, this is the first video I'm ever making for this channel. And so where did this name come from? Well, I know a lot of people are always wondering about my accent. Oh, you sound like Peter Griffith. You sound like this guy, Joe Pesci. Well, I am from the small state of Rhode Island originally. And I'm also Italian. So you're hearing that too. And but I've been living in the state of North Carolina now for about 20 years, and I live in the Smoky Mountain area. It's really nice out here as far as the scenery goes and all that. Usually behind me, but you can't see it now because the trees are at full bloom because it's summertime. You could see the mountain range a little bit off in the distance. So, and Bubba comes from just a nickname that my friends started calling me. So, that's where I came up with Yankee Bubba NC. Now this channel is basically going to be, it's just going to be off the top of my head. Nothing's going to be scripted. So, when I'm speaking, you're going to hear a lot of ums, you know, and all that good stuff. And I am going to be working more on making these kind of videos, like where they're clearer, they sound better. I've been making videos since 2015, but I've been making like gaming videos. And then I also had a cooking channel, but I didn't really show my face making those kind of videos. So I got to get used of making these kind of videos. So, you know, it's going to be trial and error, and we'll take it from there. So today's video is going to be really short, and it's just going to be a little stroll around the yard, and yeah, so let's get out there and give it a look. Now here we are in my back driveway. I have two driveways at this house, and this one takes you to the garage/basement. Thank God I hardly ever use this driveway, because as we could see here, a good windstorm knocked down this nice size, I believe it's an oak tree. And we could see the size of the chainsaw I have is inky-dink for this size tree. This is only made for like saplings and small branches. And this is definitely not going to be useful for cutting up this tree. We'll get back to this in just a moment. Now here we are in my front yard. And the reason why I'm over here is because we could see that there's quite a few branches laying around in my front yard. The reason for this is because the city just came by with their tractors a few days ago, trimming back all the branches on the trees along the street, and they do this for the power lines. Now, since showing this, I did clean this all up. So when we go to cut the grass, we're not breaking lawnmower blades. So yeah, whenever you own property, you know that there's always something that has to be done, especially in the summer. But I don't mind doing this because if it makes it where we're not going to lose our power as much, I'm all for it. Now here I am heading back down that other driveway where the tree's laying across from the top side of the road. And I still got to work with my video here. The problem is that my phone's like 6 years old. I'm not a big phone user. I'm a computer guy. But anyways, so now we're going to head down this driveway and we're going to see the other side of that tree. So in the comments below, let me know if things look fuzzy to you, blurry. It was shaky. It was very shaky as I was walking, but I was able to fix that with my editor. It's called stabilization. Now, a lot of times videos don't do any justice when it comes to showing the size of something. This tree is actually a lot bigger than it actually looks. And look at the size of those vines. Those are vines that can actually choke a tree over the years and actually kill it because it draws away all the moisture that the tree needs and the nutrition. So the best thing to do if you're worried about your trees is to actually cut a section out of these vines. And now here we are in my backyard. My backyard, my whole yard's just shy of an acre. It's actually 0.88. We used to own 2 acres, but my father sold off 1 acre to the neighbor behind us that you could see in the video. And again, in the wintertime, the fall time, and even early spring, you could see the mountains in the background. Now, I know that this wasn't an exciting video. Again, it's just an experiment, experimenting with recording with my phone and just putting up a video on my brand new channel. So anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments down below, and I will catch you the next time.